Hi again, it's Anthony Benici here, coming to you from my car. Safely parked, I might add, engine turned off. But I wanted to use this as the setting for this particular video because I want to talk to you about road rage, and it's a part of the Brain Blinkers story that we enact a little bit during our sessions, especially during the keynotes and workshops. And I asked the question about, as an example of believe, think, behave, that cascade, to explain that our behaviors are they're actually driven by our beliefs. I use the example of road rage. So for those of you who are watching this who tend to get a little bit tense on the road, maybe getting upset with people who don't use their indicators, people who stay in the wrong lane, holding up traffic, and they should be keeping left, or if you're in the States or the other parts of the world, keeping right, unless they're overtaking. Even those people who might see, you might let someone in and out of your goodwill and your courteousness, and they don't acknowledge that at all. They don't give you a little wave to say thank you. I know that sometimes makes people irate. And so we explore this a little bit by holding, why do we get irate? Why do we get frustrated with others on the road? And why do we, in fact, get so angry sometimes, and that's just only a small proportion of people, enough to cause significant road rage? The answers lie in the beliefs you hold. I used to get quite upset on the road, and the belief I used to hold was people should drive like me. People should give a wave when they're let in because that's the right thing to do. Now that's the world according to Anthony Benici. That might be the world according to you too. The bottom line is that our behaviors are driven by our beliefs. So if we hold that true, then we'll behave accordingly. If we believe that everyone should drive like us and they don't, because they don't, it doesn't make it right or wrong. It's just contrary to what we hold true, and therefore our behavior will be counter to that. It will be angry, it will be vicious, we'll flash our headlights and carry on like crazy people sometimes. So that's just to help you understand that the road rage, which I used to think was a genetic predisposition for me, being of Mediterranean descent, and having lots of members of my family who get pretty fired up, but in fact it was a belief that I was holding that was holding me back. So deciding to change that changes my behavior. Now, do I get a little bit upset with people on the road now and then? Do I find it a little bit off-putting when people do the wrong thing? Of course I do, but I don't have that visceral high-end reaction that I used to have, and that's a choice. It was a choice that I made a number of years ago, and it has now become part of my behavior. So bottom line, that behavior, in particular road rage, can change when you are fair dinkum or truthful about changing the belief. Hopefully that helps. Talk to you again soon.